coming at you with a Starcraft 2 cast. Today we are going to be casting Byun, Heromarine in the top right hand corner, and Byun in the bottom left. This is going to be a TVZ here on Tropical Sacrifice. This is the ESL Open Cup, and both players are up to Supply Depot as per usual. Alright, so this Byun is one of my personal favorite players just because of his crazy drops. A lot of times you'll see him boosting at 5, 6, 7, 8 mana back to opponent's main base and try to kill him there. Very risky move, but it's definitely a good one if you get in on Heromarine perfection and kill it all, because the main base is a soft underbelly to it. Alright, both players starting with the barracks at home. This means there's no proxy, there's no early aggression from either of these players. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happened in this TVT. Alright, Tropical Sacrifice is a very defensive map because of all players. There's lots of ramps that leads to high grounds and low grounds, so it's very easy to defend and a lot harder for the aggressor. Lots of bases on this map. You got your second base. Either of these can be third bases. The Farron just breaks out. There's 7 or 8, 9 bases that each player can. So now, interesting enough, Heromarine is going for a double gas build opener, meaning he's going to focus a lot, get a very early factory, and probably more than one Reaper. Whereas Byun is just getting one gas for now, and he's going to go for a more early command center. Alright, so Heromarine is definitely looking to be a lot more aggressive, pulled a couple SCVs off gas, and is already planting down his factory. Whereas Byun does not even have enough gas yet. Building supply depot here, so you can see Reapers about to jump in. And yeah, both Reapers about to finish up. Orbitals done for both players, dropping down those beautiful mules to boost that Terran economy. And Byun is going to open up with a single Marine after this, whereas Byun is building Marine after one Reaper, whereas Heromarine is continuously building more Reapers, and probably going to build a few Hellions off of this factory also. Alright, so I hope Byun will have enough to defend since he's building his reactor. Reaper gonna boost back up into the main base, and command center for Byun is almost done. Excuse me. While the command center for Heromarine is just not getting started up. So he sacrificed an early command center to try to get out more Reapers and Hellions quicker. So he really needs to get economical damage done. Alright, so when these guys move out, we'll follow them and see how much they've done. So Reaper Marine patrolling back and forth on this high ground to stop any Marines from jumping in there. As you can see, they can jump up through that cliff. And let's see, what else is there to say? Now, Byun is starting to make Hellions of his own. And interestingly enough, he also decided to make a Widow Line, most likely for defense in this ramp here. Now I'm a bit worried because he's not moving out with these units, because he sacrificed his economy to get these units out to hurt the economy of Byun. It's not doing that, and I think it's a little bit too late, because now Byun has enough defenses to defend Heromarines' aggression. Now, opening with the Cyclone. Cyclone's a very safe unit to get, especially in the early game, because they can shut down almost anything the Terran do. It's good. Shoving away anything with the Starport, really good at dealing with Ravens, Banshees, even good at wearing down with those battle cruisers. Which is very rare to see battle cruisers on TVZ, because there's so many good things against battle cruisers. Like, Marines are really good, Vikings are really good, Cyclone's really good. And yeah, Terran pretty much always has at least a decent amount of those always on hand. Alright. Not much aggression, a lot of units here for Byun, and well, I guess most of Heromarines' units are up here on this high ground. Let's see, so building more supply depots to start his base to maximize vision, and Heromarine is already throwing down a third orbital command center, just regular command center, whereas Byun is just sticking with 2 bases for now. Raven patrolling back and forth. Not moving out or just spinning in circles. Hellion trying to figure out what's up, and Byun has his time to move out. Actually, I think he's just going to a lot more risky. Putting your command center here, a lot safer to do it up here on the high ground, but it takes longer for it to fly to its location, so I guess it's just all the trades. Siege tank, we don't mind, very good at defensive units. I don't imagine these units will get much done. Yeah, pretty passive team so far, not much has happened, not much aggression. I don't think either of these two players have lost any units. Just gearing up for the long game. Just enjoy the scenery of this map as these Hellions cruise around looking for damage. You know, the interesting thing with this map is that you can't see right now, but there are some Ewok party happening in there. Not dancing loose, as you can see. Alright, take the middle line, try to move forward, got killed by this little terror hit squad of Byuns. And now, finally, after upgrading this command center to an orbital command, he is flying it down to his third base. Hellion stops the mining on this command center temporarily, and rather than killing this Marine, just decides to run away, maybe scout, see that was actually the fourth base, and it already is a third base. This SCV just chilling. Oh, never mind, not going to work. The command center is going to finish up with the Terran logo right here. Scan coming down. Looks like I missed a little bit of an engagement here, sorry about that, but this siege tank is not going to let the Hellions and Cyclones advance. Siege tanks are pretty much the counter against like Hellions. Hellions are really good against workers, Marines, small clumps of Zerglings, especially workers. That's why they're used. I imagine we won't see any more Hellions produced, especially since there's siege tanks and stuff out. Now, Heromarine is going for a decent amount of Sky Toss, while actually about the same amount. There's more Vikings here for Heromarine than there are for Byun, so he has the air superiority, but there's more ground units here for Byun. Byun has a slight supply lead, but Heromarine is a defender here, so it should even out. Byun has about 10 supply more army value, but I'm liking the army composition a lot more here for Heromarine. Because he's really well placed, and it should be a very hard time breaking him. We're going to speed up the replay a little bit, just since not much is happening. One sec. There we go. See, I'm holding my microphone right now, I don't have anywhere to put it, so I have to set up the microphone. Here. Huge engagement happening, interference victory going down on all those tanks. Looks like Byun is getting the upper hand on this. Once those tanks back out of interference victory, the tide is going to change. Marines coming up from the south to try to take down some of those tanks. These tanks come out of interference matrix are doing a lot of work. Marines here activating STEM, destroying 17 of those SCVs in purple. Okay, but it looks like Heromarine stabilizes, but at the cost of 17 SCVs now. Mules are a really good unit, but they aren't as good when the other team has them also. Upgrades coming up for Byun, plus 1 infantry weapons about to finish, and same here for Heromarine. Yep, you can see right here. Medevacs boosting out. Looks like Byun's gonna go for one of those drops I mentioned, but he just like to boost all the medevacs into this main base. So if I miss a few engagements with you, I've just some of my first time casting. I decided to take a break from doing challenge runs and decided to focus more on casting. It sounded fun. I've watched a lot of casters, and yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen. But anyway, this idea coming down here to see drops, but Byun is the main dropper, coming right above the edge of the sensor tower. If he had just placed a sensor tower a little to the north, we would have seen this, but boost in, drop in, perfect siege tank. Vikings pushing away the medevacs. 7 SCVs went down. I don't think that's what it is. Everything died except for that one medevac. But beyond saturating this natural phase, needs one more green gas. Beyond trying to go for the 9x2 of Heromarines. Beyond not quite right time, actually misplaces his command center slightly. Is building a sensor tower to see future attacks. Alright. Medevac's boosting out, probably gonna go for another drop. Excuse me one sec. I have a little bit of a cold, so I have to occasionally stop talking from it to blow my nose. Anyway, this time he's gonna come up from the south, to the north rather than from the west to the east. Scans here, sees what's up, but I don't think this command center is going to be destroyed. 3 siege tanks and a sensor tower coming out. You'll see this drop from a mile away. Alright, Byun moving up with his main force to trying to kill a spotting marines, a couple of spotting marines here, supply depot up here. Lots of vision, and he's in sensor tower range now, so he's not sneaking up on him, but it's still a force worth reckoning with. Now he's just actually rallying some units to the other side of the map. Alright, we got this little taste of low beer. We're gonna kill that sensor with that nice lightning. To the north, and oh, actually, I missed a drop. This drop is getting a little bit worked out. Only 2 marines. Ends up killing a total of 14 SCVs. Definitely more successful drop. I'm assuming it was these 2 medevacs down here. And now, right after that, he's boosting in some more medevacs. The Vikings are hunting for it, and oh no, he's going to fly over 3 missile turrets. Those medevacs are all dead. Oh yeah, turns around even before the first medevac. Great map awareness. And Byun decides to regroup his forces somewhere in the middle. Unloads here on the top. He's going to start moving down with his main force. This is a big force right here. Marines, tanks, against Viking tank. Not many Vikings out. You know, it's going to be a bit concerning because Vikings can snipe down those medevacs with ease. But I'm sure Byun knows what he's doing. He's played this game a lot more than I have. I'm only a Diamond 3 player myself. So I'm sure he plans to snipe those Vikings out of the sky before they do too much damage to those medevacs. Heromarine placing Marines up here to deal with any more drops in case, but it turns out not going to be any more drops for now. It's just going to be a huge group of Marines and tanks stemming into the tanks, focusing them down. These tanks shooting upon Marines, Vikings taking down medevacs, ultimately being destroyed to the set. Ultimately there are more tanks here. Actually it's about even 3 tanks versus 3 tanks. Meanwhile, Byun is looking for another drop. Some Marines here sneaking down to try to take down Byun's 3rd base, while Byun is simultaneously trying to. He's getting pushed back by Heromarine, but he's finding a bunch of damage here in his 3rd base. Both players are attacking each other's 3rd base, so that's kind of funny. But ultimately, more SCVs go down for Byun than Heromarine. A small drop of his own, another 2 drops. A lot of work has gone down in this engagement, just on this game in general. And some of Byun's forces look pretty. Another drop. There's so many drops in this game, they just keep coming. Both players dropping to their heart's content. I would love to see some missile turrets from Byun across here, especially considering Heromarine has decided to go for the drops. But planetary coming up at 6 o'clock position. These medevacs should be killed. Relatively easy. Yeah, just get out there and roll and bosses. These forces still not doing anything. Probably wait for the program to go in. Yep, just right now. And another drop over here. About to go. Boost in, unloads on some tanks. Unloads still very much early. This drop should be. Meanwhile, Byun's main force is headed over here too. But I don't think he actually knows this base exists. Because he's not going over trying to kill, he's just trying to go open up these rocks. But Heromarine knows that now. Time for the infinite scans to come out when both players just scan constantly. Because there's a lot of orbital commands out, so you pretty much have infinite energy. Yeah. Oops, I got me to do that. Sorry. I'm still trying to get used to these controls. We went back, so I just went back a few seconds. Alright, so Byun moving back up to the north while this force is going back down, retreating. Both players stemming their units. Marines taking heavy damage from the siege tanks, but for the most part staying away. This base relands. If Byun knew about this, I'm sure he would go over and try to kill it, but oh, never mind. He is right now. Probably scanned it. But there's no way this task force can break into this entrenched territory. This map is just built for defenses. So he's stemming in. He might be a little bit too late to save this planetary. Yeah, I don't think he's even gonna try. But he's still gonna try him. Vikings shooting away those medevacs, as I was saying. Huge anti-air movement, so landing on those Marines. Gotta pull back for tank, disabling it. I would really like to see Byun make some more Sky Terror, Vikings, and Ravens, but nope, just tank, Marine, nothing else. Ultimately, I think the strategy will fit because spellcasters are generally 3 people, especially Ravens. I'm just putting in a lot of work. That's all these kills, those are from medevacs. Those are medevacs that Marines are not getting killed. Some random command centers flying around, used for extra scans and extra mule production. A base up here in the top left being acquired. The base in the bottom right has not quite been acquired yet. Got some SCVs long distance mining. And all is good. Double Raven production actually. I would love to see some Ravens here from Byun. Oh, there actually is a couple Ravens. Just jinxed myself. I'm glad he's trying to incorporate some more units into this composition. I think it will greatly help him. Now we just need a few Vikings. Building armor on the way for Heromarine, advanced ballistics. Actually, that's not what that's called. The building range and building armor upgrades on the way. That'll be good with, especially in those planetaries and missile turrets. Alright, so what's going on? First player kind of skirmishing here in the middle of the map. A couple of Marines split off from the main pack to go in for a counterattack, but that's not happening because Heromarines' defenses are pretty good. Another drop loading up. Gonna probably go around the south side up here. Drop. Both army supplies are actually pretty even. Same workers, same army supply. Byun's rocking that 600 APM. Almost fully maxed out tanks. Great interference waves, forcing Byun to pull back. While Heromarine is pushing. Oh, that really those tanks should actually get away. One of those two things anyway. Sieging it up here. Teleport trains go down and take Heromarine compared to Byun. Things aggressively sitting for a good fight, and I sucker. I can't quite the vehicle attack upgrade. And Byun is forced to push away. Waiting like huge counterattack coming in, taking down some of this production. I don't think it's going to break these 2 tanks. These 2, but oh, it's going to try anyway. Lots of tanks. Marines going down. Absolute bloodbath. Both players losing lots of units. Marines are heavily stunned. They need some backups. They need badly. 4 tanks here are probably going to stop most aggression. Oh wait, these are your Marines tanks, not Byun's. I don't know, Byun's not looking too good. 13 SCVs, but just the 13 SCVs. Oh, probably this drop here. Auto turrets taking down a couple tanks that are a little bit misplaced. Vikings shooting away at these orbital commands, trying to land those over here before kill. And yeah, Heromarine is not getting this aggression. Stop. He is going to continue pushing. Meanwhile, Byun going for a huge counterattack. His Marines heavily stemmed and they are ready to pick some butt. I really think Byun needs to make a few Vikings to get the regain air superiority, because these are just here. Like, nothing stopping these units from just doing whatever they want. Meanwhile, this heck is not cleaned up either, so. Oh no, this planetary is about to be killed by Byun is looking, both players are doing pretty bad. Both are still the same workers, same economical advantage. Both of them have lots of idle time. Both of them have lots of resources, but yeah. Byun, this attack's probably clean up. This Marine is dangerously low now with our anti-armor missile. The other Mavic gets sniped out of the air. Huge Marine ball, all getting stemmed across the map to try to not engaging. What is this? 6 siege tanks. Byun looking like he wants to get another base up in this northern high ground. Little Scantipede, chill manner. It's the reminder. And Heromarine actually pushing Byun back. So once you take left behind, kill a few things. Already got 4 kills. Man, these anti-armor missiles are really doing more work. Really good at zoning away this Heromarine. scans coming down. And I think this is our engagement. No, they're in here. Byun is still gonna step forward. Siege Tank's not quite in position. Everything is completed. No. 20 kill Siege Tank doing lots of work. Meanwhile, another drop. Never mind. I thought Byun was gonna be able to get a drop, but they just can land here, stim, and kill up this base. 27 SCVs on these mineral patches. Way overworked. Heromarine needs another base. He needs it badly. But he does have a army. He's gonna try to stim down as much damage as much as possible. Then Hex being sniped. Oh, not quite boosting into the main base. So let's try to buy as much time as possible while the main force retake the position. But the Hex is sniped. The Vikings actually tactical carry of these Marines. Marines kill a few Vikings and 17 Marines. But trying to push through. Still, army supply is about the same. A slight advantage for Byun, which I don't understand. But since this is like his main, oh, never mind. Most of it is. Yeah, first I was kind of confused why Byun has such a big army. This is a lot of ravens. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. A lot of energy. Oh, these tanks caught out they should not be sieged. A lot of taking them. These raids provide a lot of value. They don't have much killing, but interference matrix a lot of Alright, let's look at the economical situation. There's just continuous skirmishing, but Byun has a lot more workers and a lot more bases. Meanwhile, Heromarine has one mining base and a half. This is not convenience. If income needs it quick because Byun has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. 5 versus 1 half. The math is just not add. It does not matter how good your upgrades are, how good your micros. If you have 1.5 bases versus 5, you're just going to lose. So Byun either needs to expand a few times or deal with some of these outlying bases. Now, does he even? No, he doesn't even know about these bases. Oh no, he doesn't know about any of these bases. He thinks he's got him on. Wow. He thinks Byun has nothing either. He thinks they're in the same advantage in reality. Huge engagement coming up here. Yeah, he doesn't know about these 4 bases. That's really bad. Yeah, look at that. Byun wins, and I think mainly just came down to these 4 bases. He did not know. If he shut down these bases, even if he just sent up like 1 medevac, these are orbitals right here. I'm pretty sure these are orbitals, so just 8 Marines and a medevac could have shut down those bases. So yeah, it all just came down to the economy. Byun just outplayed Heromarine significantly, mostly just the economy just swarming over his opponent. But yeah, that's gonna be all for me today. That's gonna be all for me today, so I hope you enjoyed this cast, and I'll see you next time. Bye.